Hi, everyone, and welcome to today's podcast. I'm Emily.
And I'm James. We're thrilled to have you with us today as we explore a topic that impacts millions around the world. The importance of learning English.
That's right. English has become a global language, but have you ever wondered why it's so significant? Why do people spend years mastering it? Let's uncover the answers together.
Did you know, Emily, that English isn't just a global language, but also a unifying tool? It's spoken as a native language by over 375 million people, and as a second language by over 1.5 billion.
That's amazing. It's incredible to think that nearly 1 in 5 people worldwide can communicate in English.
Exactly! Take international business as an example. A Japanese company negotiating with a German firm is likely to use English as their common language.
Or let's talk about travel. Picture this, you're visiting Italy, enjoying the culture, but you don't speak Italian. What do? You turn to English, of course. It's often the bridge that connects travelers and locals.
It's not just about face-to-face communication, though. English dominates the digital world. Over 50% of all Internet content is in English. Whether it's educational resources, news, or entertainment, understanding English opens the door to endless opportunities.
True. Think about the number of online courses, tutorials, and webinars available in English. If you can understand it, you're accessing a world of knowledge that might otherwise be out of reach.
And don't forget about social media. Platforms like Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok are filled with English content, connecting people across countries and cultures.
Let's shift to another key area, careers. James, how important do you think English is in today's job market?
Oh, it's absolutely crucial. Many jobs now list English proficiency as a basic requirement. Take customer service roles, for example. Companies often need representatives who can assist clients from all over the world.
And it's not just customer service. Fields like it, engineering, and even healthcare often require English. Imagine a doctor attending an international medical conference or an engineer working on global projects.
Exactly. Knowing English doesn't just help you secure a job. It can accelerate your career growth. For instance, promotions in multinational companies often favor employees who can communicate effectively in English.
And beyond promotions, knowing English opens doors to international opportunities, like studying abroad or collaborating with global teams. Think about the possibilities of attending a conference in London or studying at a top university in the U.S.
It's not just about the opportunity. It's also about the confidence it brings. Imagine walking into a meeting and being able to express your ideas clearly in English. That's empowering. Let's move to something fun. Entertainment. Learning English doesn't just help with work. It's your ticket to enjoying movies, books, and music in their original form.
Absolutely. Watching movies like The Lord of the Rings or Frozen in English gives you a deeper connection to the story. Dubbing or subtitles just can't capture the original emotions.
Or take music, for instance. Artists like Adele, Ed Sheeran, and Billie Eilish create songs that resonate worldwide. Knowing English lets you truly understand and feel the lyrics.
Books are another treasure. Classics like Jane Eyre or The Great Gatsby are so much richer in their original language. Translating them often loses the subtle nuances.
And it's not just about entertainment. English is a gateway to understanding culture. When you learn the language, you also learn about the history, traditions, and values of English-speaking countries.
That's true. For example, understanding British humor or American slang gives you insight into how people think and communicate. Of course, learning English isn't without its challenges. James, what do you think are the toughest hurdles learners face?
Pronunciation is a big one. Words like though, thought, and through look similar, but are pronounced differently. That's confusing for many learners.
Don't forget grammar. English is full of irregular verbs and tricky rules. For example, why do we say he goes but not he run?
And prepositions. Those little words can be so frustrating. Do you say on the bus? Or in the bus? It depends on the situation, and that confuses a lot of people.
But here's the good news. There are ways to overcome these challenges. Start with small, manageable goals. Celebrate each milestone, like understanding a simple conversation or writing your first email in English.
Also, immerse yourself in the language. Watch TV shows, listen to podcasts, or even set your phone to English. The more exposure you get, the more natural it becomes.
Practice is key. Talk to yourself in English. Join language exchange groups or even sing along to your favorite songs. Every bit of practice helps.
And most importantly, don't be afraid to make mistakes. They're a natural part of learning. Remember, every mistake is a step closer to improvement.
If you're feeling discouraged, remember that every great speaker started as a beginner. Learning English is a journey, not a race.
That's so true. Think of it as planting a tree. It takes time and care. But the rewards, better opportunities, new friendships, and personal growth are worth it.
And let's not forget the fun side of learning English. It's not just about grammar or vocabulary. It's about connecting with people, exploring new cultures, and even laughing at your own mistakes.
So, if you're wondering whether learning English is worth it, the answer is a resounding yes. It's not just about the language itself. It's about the doors it opens to a larger, more exciting world.
Well, that's all for today's episode. Thank you so much for spending your time with us.
Yes, thank you. And if you found this podcast helpful or inspiring, please share it with your friends.
Remember, learning English is a journey. Take it one step at a time and enjoy the process.
Until next time, keep practicing, stay curious, and don't give up. See you soon.